Hey everybody, welcome back to Matt Kiteboarding Quick Tips. My name is Tucker, and today I'm going to give you a quick tip on how to nail more tacks when you're wing foiling. So there's a few different aspects of this, but I'll give you two quick tips and how they apply to both toe side and heel side tacks, and hopefully you learn something. As with all of our videos, go ahead and give us a thumbs up if you appreciate the video. Subscribe to our channel for more quick tips and videos, and comments in the section below if maybe you have a tip that you'd like to share or want to share with us how this worked for you or how it might have helped you in the past. We'd really appreciate that. All right, so we'll use my magic wing selfie stick here as an imaginary boom. So that's the strut that comes down the middle of the wing. We'll pretend this is that for the time being, so you can still see me and what I'm doing. I'll do my best to kind of simulate that here on my deck, but also will provide some B-roll from previous sessions that I'm out riding. So the first tip that I have for anybody trying to nail a tack is you need to carry momentum through the turn. When you're going upwind, you're going to lose momentum quickly because the wind is going against you, not with you, like when you're pulling a jibe. If you haven't already learned how to do a jibe, go to our previous trick tip and learn that first. When you're moving downwind, it's going to be a lot easier. Doing a tack is going to be a higher level of difficulty, requires more speed, more skill, and it's a nicer transition if you're trying to stay upwind because you don't lose ground downwind. In fact, if you're good, you can actually gain distance upwind in a tack. So understand that. If you don't already nail the jibes, go to that video, do those first, and then progress to tacks. So the trick when you're doing a tack, like I said, is carrying speed along with you upwind and through the turn, and keeping that momentum until you're done making your hand change and have power to go in the opposite direction from your sail or from your wing. So to do that, the number one thing I found is you want to set a consistent arc. You want to have a very smooth arc and turn with your foil through the entire thing. You don't want to do a real tight turn and then kind of open it up. You don't want to do an open turn and then really tighten it at the end once you slow down. You just want to set a nice consistent arc that's going to allow you to carry momentum, carry speed, let your wings fly as efficient as they can. And really that's a fine balance to learn between going too tight and losing all your momentum, or making it too tight where you can't sustain that level of attack, or going too wide and having not enough speed to complete the turn. So you have to kind of trial and error that, and it's hard to say exactly where that is. It's going to change depending on your wind, your ability, your wing size. But you know, I guess I don't have like a general sense for what that arc might look like, but you know, just a tight yet attainable turn while you're keeping speed. It's not like a tail blow. It's not like a super long drawn out downwind arc or anything like that. Just, you know, maybe 15-foot arc, we'll say randomly. Take that with a grain of salt, I guess. Anyway, so as you're doing that, take that nice arc, carry as much momentum as possible through the turn, and that's really going to help you out. Second tip is going to come in two parts, really. It's going to depend on whether you're starting your turn heel side or whether you're starting your turn toe side, going to heel side or going to toe side, or if you're going to change your feet. If you're going heel side, so you're riding this direction, wing in front of you, regular, you know, stance, riding heel side, you're going to point the wing into the window and hold a little bit of power up high. So what that's doing is it allows the wing to lift a little bit of your weight off the board, especially, you know, right as you're making that hand change. You want to have the foil high because you're going to lose a little bit of momentum while you're a little shaky, while you're transitioning the wing. So having that foil high, having yourself a little higher on the mast so that you can fall a little bit without touching the water is key. And that's for heel side. turns, and that's true whether you're going to toe side or whether you're going to change your feet through the transition. Now going toe side, so if you're riding this direction, back, downwind, front of your body up into the upwind, toe side's upwind, and you're going to transition to heel side, or whether you're going to transition and go to toe side, be extra fancy. One thing I found is I want to change my hands in the beginning of the turn. So you angle in, build speed, angle in, cut up a nice smooth arc like we talked about before, set that turn, and as soon as you get into the turn, you want to switch hands and then complete the turn and you're ready. And if you do it right, you do it quick right in that first part of the turn, you can actually use some wind in the sail up high to pull you through your turn and give you some momentum through the last kind of 2/3 of that turn. And it just gives you that extra bit of boost where maybe you don't have enough speed going into your turn. Maybe you set your arc a little wide, a little wider than you should have. And that is really going to allow you to power yourself through that transition and complete the tack without falling to the water and losing all your momentum or having to restart. And that's something that really helped me out. Build speed, angle in, and as soon as you get into the turn, you want to switch hands, cut up a nice smooth arc like we talked about before, set that turn, and then complete the turn and you're ready. As I said before, give us a thumbs up if you appreciate the video. Comments in the comments section below. Let us know if this helped you out. Anything that you found maybe that helped you out. We can get a little discussion going there and everybody can learn a little bit more. So that'd be great. If you want to see more videos like this, go ahead and subscribe to our channel. We'd really appreciate it. This has been Tucker with Matt Kiteboarding, and we'll see you next time.